Greetings to all. Since we all are at home, let's take some time to spend with God. And everything will be alright since our God is good all the time. So we were discussing about many relationship topics in last 2 episodes which were about relationships and Valentine's Day. So today we will be discussing about how to avoid falling in love with the wrong person or how to avoid being in a bad relationship. So first of all, who is this wrong person? For that, let's read James 4 verses 4. You adulterous people, don't you know that friendship with the world means enemy against God? So anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. So here, someone who does not follow Christ is the wrong person for us, for Christians. Now I am going to tell you a few steps to avoid and know the wrong relationships. First is rely on God's desire and put God first. If you read 1 Corinthians 7 verses 39, it's clearly written there, marry someone who is Christian. This is God's desire, and as a Christian we need to put God's desire first. And we need to fulfill His will first. Then only we can know that if that relationship is wrong or right. And second step is infatuation. Infatuation is not love because God is love. And we need to stay away from infatuation. What is infatuation? Infatuation is a toxic desire or attraction towards someone that many of us misunderstand it as love. If we see in Judges 14, we can see Samson's life. He fell in love with this woman without knowing her much and or without seeking God's approval. So always remember, God is love. His approval is very important, or else it can lead to a bad relationship or it can lead you away from God. Third point is, do not ever missionary date. Missionary date is using a relationship in a way to be a light to a non-believers. If we read in 2 Corinthians 6 verses 14, it's written there, do not be yoked together with the unbelievers. Here it is clearly written, light and darkness cannot have a fellowship together. Christ cannot be forced or a requirement in a relationship. Trying to change someone through a relationship is not how a healthy relationship works. But trying to be a light in their life, try to be example by following what it's written in Bible, which is written that do not be yoked together with the unbelievers. Then only you can become a light in their life by not dating them. And the last step is, if we are getting too close, put up bigger boundaries. Sometimes we can't control our feelings and it's normal and we get too close. One reason can be the hormone changes, which is natural. But after realizing that you are getting too close with that person, you need to set bigger boundaries. You need to think and take help from God. Let me explain this. Suppose you have tried avoiding this person but it didn't work. So try bigger. Try something bigger. I can give you some suggestions. Limit your talks or avoid talking to that person if it's possible. It may sound rude but it's very effective. And take help from your Christian counselor or Christian friends and those who can pray for you. And make yourself busy with other things and try to spend more time with God so that you can forget that person. You can take out that desire from your heart, from your mind for that person. So after hearing this message, pray for your life. Pray that you may not fall in a wrong relationship. May God bless you all.